There were 11 of us on our VIM team. We just traveled to Mozambique. Our main purpose was to build for Habitat for Humanity. The whole process started by simply drawing a circle in the ground, and then they'd measure off where the door was going to be. They'd always ask the homeowner, what direction do you want the door, measure out the door, and then 16 marks in the ground for post holes. And then we dug the post holes. We set rock down for a foundation base. We laid a single course of concrete block, of course mixing the cement on the ground. There's no cement mixer or anything. You're just mixing it by hand with shovels. And the poles were set in concrete, very different from the homes that you see around the area, because the poles were not set in concrete and the reeds for the walls were not set up on top of concrete block. Around the 16 poles on the outside, some support, they cut rather green wood about the size of your thumb or so, and we attached that all the way with nails and with wire around the side, and then cut the reed to the right height and set the reeds in place, tied them all in, and wired them all in. Meanwhile, workmen on the other side over here were building the frame for the roof that was to go on top. It took a number of us to lift that frame onto the house, and then the rolls of thatch were rolled out onto the frame and again wired down. And so the home, from the very beginning to the very end, when we were finished and walked away from it, it had a wooden door with a hasp and a lock. It had a concrete finished floor, a smooth concrete floor. It had reed walls of maybe 3 to 4 inches thick. It had a beautiful thatched roof, and from beginning to end was something like 3.5 to 4 days. We finished 4 houses from beginning to end. And then one day we had our day of dedication, and when the family actually moves in, and we pray over the house and sing and dance the celebration, and the people actually move things into the house, and all of us circle each house with our hands on the homes, and we pray. They pray in their language, we pray in our language, and we celebrate in that wonderful way. It was an extraordinary event. The people were with us each day. They were working with us. They fed us at noon. They were responsible for having water there at all times for us to use for the cement. So they worked with us side by side, and then we got to watch them move into the house and sing their songs of celebration. It was a wonderful thing to be a part of.